विघ्न विनाशक लक्ष्मी नृसिंह भगवान की जय, प्रहलाद महाराज की जय, इत्थै गौ प्रेमानंद हरि हरि बोल. Nice singing, very nice. Thank you so much. So who is the next week Bhakti Riksha? I didn't even finish my question. Who is that? Karthika. That was not my question actually. Who is giving next week class? I said. Karthika?
Yeah.
Class.
Wait, what?
I said who is giving next week class here? You said Karthika. That's fine with me. I'm waiting for that. I'm just kidding. Yeah, right.
Actually, I can go upstairs.
Okay. Yes. Not outside.
Oh.
Where are you taking them?
He's in there.
Huh. వద్దు బయట count hello count the number of kids you're taking.
You have to come back with the same number. No extra.
More is fine but not less. Yeah Prabhu.
Yeah, I will.
Where is the owner? Abhishek Prabhu, you want to come and sit here? I know that's one of the disadvantages of hosting a program. You never get to enjoy the program. Only you have recorded videos, later you can watch. Okay, so where is your Mrs.?
Pooja?
Oh, she's busy? That's fine. She's busy with Mary? That's fine.
She's busy.
Oh.
Come sit.
Okay, show your hands please. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskrutyam
Narayanam Namaskrutyam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Devi Saraswati Vyasam
Devi Saraswati Vyasam
Tato Jayam Hudirayat
Tato Jayam Mudirayat
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtike
Bhaktir Bhavati Naishyati
Ishvara Parama Krishna
Ishvara Parama Krishna
Satchidananda Vigraha
Satchidananda Vigraha
Anadiradir Govinda
Anadiradir Govinda
Sarvakarana Karanam
Sarvakarana Karanam
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Nanda Gopa Kumaraya
Nanda Gopa Kumaraya
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Let us start with Vaishnavacharya prayers, page number 1 in Bhagavad Gita. And if you have Aarti papers, please give it back. I have left with only 4 papers now out of 20. So please give papers back and start page number 1 on Bhagavad Gita. So Vaishnavacharya prayers, let us start with them. Yeah, give it to him. Let us start. Okay. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur-unmilitam yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kalamayam Dadasi Saparankitam Vandeham Shri Gurum Shri Tapadakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sarana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Saranayita Shri Vishakhanvitam Scha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyasya Krupa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gauravata Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you for coming today. I need a Bhagavad Gita book. Somebody has it. Sorry. So, today is a special day. How many of you know what special day is today is except Srimati Mataji?
Disappearance day
Of
Bhakti.
who else knows?
Exact Rath Yatra hai puri. Original Rath Yatra hai.
You're close. You're close. What happens before Ratha Yatra day in
Sana
Puri?
Yatra.
Just last week, Jagannath he took Snana 1 week back. He's sick now. Jagannath is sick. That's why last week we didn't have deities in the temple. They are sick. He got a cold. Jagannath got a cold. He's taking rest, and he's going to come and give darshan to tomorrow all the devotees in Puri Rath Yatra. But before Rath Yatra, one huge thing happens in Puri. Where does Jagannath goes from Puri temple to which location he goes? Except Gundicha Marjan, Gundicha temple. Who is Gundicha? She is the aunt of Lord Jagannath. But before going to Gundicha Mandir, what Gundicha Marjanam? I don't want to give more hints. Anybody guess? No copying, no whispering.
No googling.
Right. So, Gundicha Marjanam. Marjanam means, anybody knows the meaning? You can all come front because I'm expecting few more. I don't want to put them. So, Marjanam means cleaning. What, Prabhuji? Oh, that's what it doesn't matter. Everybody sees my face every time, so I want this time different. Okay. I'll put your face. So, one day before something, Gundicha, cleaning of Gundicha temple. So, the importance of cleaning Gundicha temple is, for example, when Abhishek Prabhu asked last week, we want to have program in the house. Prabhu, I know you might have cleaned something, right? Definitely, lot. And I visited. He has a doubts. Is this room is enough or not? I have to visit. Special inspection I did on Wednesday. I didn't come with all the instruments to inspect, but I just came and see. Okay, all the sofas were here. I said, Prabhuji, don't worry. You have a big heart because Krishna needs heart, not a house. Right? People who have multi-story buildings, but ghosts are living in the house. But Prabhu has a small house. Krishna is living. That's important. So I told him to move all the chairs and clean up. So he cleaned up. So before coming, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu to the house, what did they do? Clean up. Right? So in the same way, when Lord Jagannath goes from Jagannath temple to Gundicha temple, so Gundicha temple has to be cleaned. So today is the cleaning day of Gundicha Marjana. Why it is so important is that when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, Lord Krishna himself, he did Gundicha Marjana himself with devotees. He went to Gundicha temple one day before Lord Jagannath because Lord Mahaprabhu last 24 years of his life he spent in Jagannath Puri, right? Antalila, Chaitanya Antalila, he spent 24 years in Puri. The promise which he has given to his mother, because he wants to go to Vrindavan actually. He wants to go to Vrindavan, but because his elder brother was Vishwarup, he already left this planet. His mother was deeply separated, and Mahaprabhu got married 2 times, but he is Lord Krishna himself. And finally, when he took sannyas, his mother was so much weeping because every mother's desire is what? I have to get my son married, I want macha bahu chahiye, then you have to produce children. Every mother's desire is that one, right? But that didn't happen in case of Mahaprabhu because he's the Lord himself, right? So his mother was feeling so much separated, and when he took sannyas, she couldn't bear the pain. Then he said, okay, give me one promise that you will stay very close to me, which is Jagannath Puri from Mayapur. Is about overnight journey, not overnight, 6, 7, 8 hours of journey. So because of that promise, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed last 24 years of his life in Jagannath Puri. So at that time he used to participate every Ratha Yatra. He himself is Lord Krishna himself, but he showed how the devotee has to behave. So he took all the devotees of Krishna and he went to Gundicha temple and he cleaned one day before. And that clean, what is the spiritual aspect of the cleaning? Right? We all do cleaning when Lord comes to. In our hearts also we have so much contamination. Right? That's why Mahaprabhu said, Cheto Darpana Marjanam Bhava Mahadavagni Nirvapanam Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vitaranam Vidyavadu Jeevanam Anandam Buddhivardhan Pratipalam Purnamrita Swadanam Sarvatma Snapanam Paramam Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. That's the first stanza of Shikshastakam. Cheto Darpana Marjana. Everywhere you see, before Lord coming we all clean. So if you want your heart to be Lord come and reside in your heart, what you have to do? Clean up. So for the clean up, I told you in the last class, what the clean up should be done with? Soap. Because for external we put Dove and for Neutrogena, we see all the skin colors with nicely smelling colors, all those things, body smells. But when you open a mouth, what happens? We know all, right? So to clean up our internal, the Hare Krishna Mahamantra was given. When you clean up, keep on cleaning, what happens is, as per Bhagavatam, what is that? Evam prasanna manaso Bhagavad Bhakti Yogyata. Whenever your heart becomes clean of this all material desires, we all have desires, whether you believe it or not, we have it. Even including myself, we have all different type of propensities in our life, different ways of enjoying our lives, our material life. So to remove those contamination, we have to use Hare Krishna Mahamantra, so that heart is cleaned. When the heart is cleaned, then Lord has place to come and to say. Evam prasanna manaso Bhagavad Bhakti Yogyata. Bhagavad Bhakti comes when you have clean heart. That's why we say, have a clean heart. That's why. And one more story also, if you take, this is pastime in the Gaura Leela. Right? We have, see, Krishna's Leelas are two Leelas. One is Gaura Leela, which is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and associates. And another one is Vrindavan Leela. Right? Radha Krishna pastimes. In Radha Krishna pastimes also we have same story. Right? What happened when Devaki was conceived by first Balaram? We all know that, right? Right? Balaram was conceived, but Balaram was transported to Rohini's mother. Right? Because they saw it's a miscarriage to Devaki, then that carried to Rohini Mataji. Right? So before Lord Krishna came, Balaram came into Devaki's stomach and he cleaned the stomach. He cleaned her Devaki's all whatever impurities she has. So that's why Lord Balaram is our spiritual master. A spiritual master cleans all contaminations. Guru. Because Balaram is the Nityananda Prabhu, he is the incarnation of Lord Balaram himself. So that's the importance of Lord Balaram. Balaram came to Devaki's stomach first, he cleaned her, he went to Rohini's mother, then Lord Krishna appeared next. So this is the importance of Gaura Leela and Vrindavan Leela of Krishna's pastimes. Importance of cleaning. That's why after this one Mahaprabhu just gave Cheto Darpana Marjanam. Bhava Mahadavagni Nirvapanam. You have desires like anything, but all will be put in the fire. When you take the Sarvatma Snapanam Paramam Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. The moment you take Lord Krishna's names, all your material desires will be put in a big fire. So that is what Krishna's name has. Right? Namnamakari Bahuda Nijarsarvakti. Krishna has manifested in different names. Namnamakari Bahuda Nijarsarvakti. He has put all his Shaktis in different names of Krishna. Krishna, Vishnu, Keshava, Madhava, Mukunda, Govinda. Any names, all these are primary names. Primary names of Lord Sri Krishna. Any name you can chant, you can go back to Godhead. Vishnu Sahasranamas, all these things are Krishna's primary names. So that's the importance of, and tomorrow I hope you all should come to temple. It's a real Jagannath Puri, Ratha Yatra in Jagannath Puri and happening in temple. This is happens every 12 years, one time falls on Sunday, which is our temple day. Tomorrow, please don't miss it. Don't miss it. And also, we are cooking rice and bagara baigan from our house. So we need some help also for cooking Jagannath to temple about 200 to 300 people. Okay, don't miss. So tomorrow in Puri and also in New Jersey. How wonderful that is. And if you really pull the chariot of Jagannath on real Ratha Yatra day, the mercy is abundant available. Even if you have any engagements, any parties, please cancel just one day tomorrow. I will never ask anything, I never asked before. Tomorrow is really special day. And I'm expecting a lot of devotees are coming tomorrow to the temple. So don't miss this opportunity. It happens, usually we have last year on Thursday, before your Wednesday it comes, we go from work and we go rushly. But tomorrow, Sunday, temple feast program and Jagannath Ratha Yatra. Please don't miss that. And what is the importance of Jagannath Ratha Yatra? Does anybody know? Why we do Jagannath, the pulling and all these things? What is that? We don't have anything just to pull them? Jagannath Ratha Yatra importance. See, there are two stories again, 3 stories actually. One story I know very well is that Rohini, in Krishna Leela I'll tell, Gaur Leela is different one. Krishna Leela, what happens is, one time, Balram was growing up with Rohini, right? He's a Rohini Nanda, Balram, right? So, one time, all Rohini lives with whom? For a long time. Lives with Nanda Maharaj in there, because he puts under protection of Nanda Maharaj, right? And one day Brajavasis goes to Rohini Mataji and asks, can you describe Krishna's pastimes? Because we are missing Krishna, can you describe Krishna's pastimes? Then Rohini Mataji, what she does, okay, actually Krishna also in Nandagaon. At that time she says that I am going to describe Krishna's pastimes, but make sure Krishna doesn't listen to these pastimes. What happens is, when Krishna hears his own stories, he becomes ecstasy. He goes into ecstasy. Ecstasy means what?
It means happiness.
Ecstasy means he goes out of this body concept. He, shivering comes, and some people sweat, some people do something like that. Some people fall down. So it means you go into real bhava level. So when he hears, sometimes his stories, very interesting stories, right? Not what I tell here, but if you really listen stories, you go into, oh, it's so nice story. You really go into sometimes ecstasy also. So Rohini Mataji was telling about Krishna's pastimes. What she does is, she tells Subhadra Maya, hey, please stay near the door. Don't let Krishna come inside. If he hears, he goes into ecstasy. I don't want that to happen. Okay? If he goes to ecstasy, it's very difficult to bring him back. So all Brajavasis were sitting, she's explaining about Krishna's pastimes in Vrindavan, what he does, this one, that one, Makanchor, all these stories she's explaining to Brajavasis. Then, after hearing those stories, the gatekeeper Subhadra Mai, she goes into ecstasy. Naturally, right? We don't go, but the purity level they have. Subhadra Mai goes into ecstasy. When doorkeeper goes into ecstasy, what happens? Then Balram and Krishna coming doorway, they saw Subhadra Mai going into ecstasy. What happened to my sister, Subhadra? Then they introduced Rohini Mataji, while explaining, she in real bhava that she doesn't even know what is surrounding her, because when you study Krishna Kathas, Bhagavatam, these are the symptoms, right? Happens to different people. Then that happens, and she keeps on explaining without even noticing who is coming, who is going out. She was narrating. Then when she goes into ecstasy, they both enter into, and they start hearing about stories. Then both of them also go into ecstasy. And when they go into ecstasy, what happens is, their hands like this, this one, that is the form of Lord Sri Krishna. Jagannath, you see, no hands, these things, right? So they all three goes into ecstasy. Tomorrow we have to go into ecstasy, but don't put your hands like this. Just pull the chariot. That's our ecstasy. Pulling the chariot. That's one story. Other story is there. Okay. One time, Lord Indradumna is a king of Puri, that place, and he has strong desire to see Vishnu in the form of Lord Jagannath. Okay, and because of his manifestation, the Jagannath becomes into that one. Okay, there's other stories I am not really familiar, but these are the real stories about Lord Jagannath. And other story is that Lord Krishna is the king of Dwaraka, and Rukmani is there. That is past in Dwaraka, and Radharani doesn't go that. That's her. Yeah, but actually, Rukmani is the manifestation of Radha, his expansion, right? So Radharani, Krishna in Dwaraka, and there was some important thing is going in Kurukshetra. Krishna comes from Dwaraka to Kurukshetra, and Brajavasis, Radharani, they all go to Kurukshetra to see Krishna. They came to know the king of Dwaraka is coming. Let's want to and see. And what is the halat of Brajavasis here? They, since Krishna left Dwaraka, they did not eat, they did not sleep, they did not do any activity, they did not care for their husbands, their wives, Gopas and kids. They're all the time chanting about Krishna in the Vipralamba bhav, with the separation. Where is my Krishna? Where is my all the what is this called? Thuniga, what you call in English? Dragonflies also singing Krishna songs. Where is my Krishna? Where is my Krishna? Where is my Krishna? Trees, Kadamba trees are just weeping. Where is my Krishna? Vrindavan Krishna. He left us alone here. So but Krishna in Dwaraka with Rukmani, he is having all opulences and he is ruling the Dwaraka. Then they all come to know that Krishna is going to come to Hastinapura, Kurukshetra. Okay, I think some grahan or something happened. They want to come and take dip there. Then they come to know all the Brajavasis, including Radharani, they want to go and see Lord Shri Krishna. And I think Radharani is seeing after I don't know how many years, like I don't know number of years. She's seeing Krishna after so long, and once they meet there, they become surprisingly ecstatic by seeing them. So that is how Krishna manifests into Lord Jagannath form. Right? That's one thing. Other one, the Vishwakarma story, what happened was, I left in there. Vishwakarma has a desire to see Lord Vishnu, very nice Daru Brahman, like wooden form he wanted. So he calls Vishwakarma, says that I want you to make Lord Vishnu into like a Jagannath form, like full form. Actually their intention was not to make half form, they want to make full form. So Vishwakarma says, I need 21 days to make these three Jagannath with Subhadra in the Daru. Daru means the wooden form. He says that I am going to go to that particular room, I am going to make Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, but you are not supposed to open the door for 21 days. For Lord Indradumna, King Indradumna, he says that. He says, okay, that's fine, you can do it. So 1 day, 2 days, he is hearing sounds, tuck, 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 tuck. He is cutting the wood, cutting this one. He is tuck, tuck, okay. Something is going on. He is happy. Okay, my Lord Vishnu is manifesting in the Lord Jagannath form, whatever. 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. King Indradumna was so impatient. When is I am going to see Lord Vishnu in the Jagannath form, Jagannath form, Jagannath form? And after 10, 11 days, what happens? He is not hearing 1 or 2 days sound. He doesn't hear. Then he thinks, what's happening? Vishwakarma is there or he left from there? He is kind of he's like just like me, very, very impatient. Then he said, okay, 2-3 days he didn't hear anything. Then he gets, looks like nothing is going on. Then he forcefully opens the doors. And by that time, the moment you open, Vishwakarma disappears, and still work is going on, but he couldn't wait until they are done. So they are in the unfinished form of Lord Jagannath. So these are 3 stories about Lord Jagannath. That's why there's a lot of potency. If you come tomorrow and do that, that would be very nice. And nice prasadam will be there. Okay? So let's go to, I just want to give what Jagannath Ratha Yatra and Gundicha Marjanam. Okay? Let's go to our regular chapter, 3rd chapter. Let's do it. Right. 3.8, right? 3.8 is done. 3.8 will finish, okay? Interview. We'll finish 3.8, 9, 10. Okay, 3.8. Nityam kuru karmatvam
नित्यं कुरु कर्मत्वं
karmajayo hi akarmanaha
कर्मजायो हि अकर्मणः
sharira yatra pichate
शरीरयात्रापि च ते
na prasiddheda karmanaha.
न सञ्चेत कर्मणः
Prabhu, just someone read the translation.
Perform your prescribed duty, for doing so is better than not working. One cannot even maintain one's physical body without work.
So, we have been seeing how Gruhastha has to behave. We have seen that about non-Gruhasthas, but these slokas are about Gruhasthas. But it says, perform your prescribed duty, and there are many pseudo. Okay, so basically what it's telling is that he is telling to Arjuna, you are a Kshatriya, you are trying to run away. But even if you run away, you have to do something to maintain your body. Right? To maintain your body, you have to do some work. Because when this body comes, you cannot just sit at home, food doesn't come. So you have to do some work. So instead of that one, fight whatever war is given to you, whatever dharma belongs to you, and try to maintain your body. Otherwise, if you run away from the battlefield and don't do your minimum dharma, and how you are going to maintain your body? At least you have to, even if you escape from the war, you have to go home and you have to work some way to maintain your physical body. Instead of doing that one, whatever duty prescribed for you as a Kshatriya, fight for the war. That is what he is explaining here. Okay? Right. So that's all it is saying, that in the big perform your prescribed duty, for doing is better than not working. One cannot even maintain one physical body without work. What is it? We cannot even maintain physical body without work. So that's why whatever Gruhastha we belong to, we have to work, we have to maintain our Gruhastha, and slowly you have to involve in the devotional service. That's what he is telling. And the devotional service has to be done in such a way that I am working for Krishna. When you do that moment, then what happens? Karma bandham vimuktata. The karma bandha, the bondage of work will be relieved when you put Krishna in the center. Because you are working for Krishna. When you work for Krishna, you are not accumulating any karmic reactions. That's the main purpose. We are all Grihasthas, we have to work, we have wives, we have husbands, take care of them, but put Krishna in the center so that everything belongs to him. When you have that concept, that bhava, then you are not accumulating any kind of karmic reactions. Right? Next one is which one? Okay, ninth one. Okay, ninth one. Please memorize this shloka. This is very, very important for Gruhasthas. 3.9. Okay. Yajnatat karmano yatra lokoyam karma bandhanaha tadartam karma kaunteya mukta sangha samachara. Matajis, loud.
Work done as a sacrifice for Vishnu has to be performed. Otherwise, work causes bondage in this material world. Therefore, O son of Kunti, perform your prescribed duties for his satisfaction, and in that way you will always remain free from the bondage.
Look at this. It is self-explanatory, right? What is telling that? Work done as a sacrifice for Vishnu has to be performed. This one statement is enough for us to take back to Godhead. Work done as a sacrifice for Vishnu has to be performed. If you, on this one line, we can give 1 week series of classes. Work done as a sacrifice for Vishnu has to be performed. What does it mean? Anybody can take 1 minute and explain exact this sentence. What does it mean? Anyone is fine.
working, putting Krishna in the center, not for your any personal desires.
Exactly.
So depend 100% on
Yes.
Krishna. Whatever you want, just put it.
Exactly.
Use it in Krishna.
Put it on his head, he will take care of it. No, that's true. Because putting that way, you just become instrumental. Either good or bad, you give it to him. That's what. Work done is a sacrifice. Whatever the work we are doing, do as a sacrifice to Krishna. Do you remember any other sloka from any chapter?
Sarvadharman Parityajam.
That is 18th chapter, before that chapter.
So that is Karpanyaka Shubha Sabha.
That is also correct, but there is one more sloka. I am looking for specific sloka. 9.27 Yat karoshi nasi yad juhosi dadasi yat yapasyasi kaunteya yatirarpanam. Such a wonderful sloka. You connect very these two. Okay, we'll go there. So, work done as a sacrifice by Vishnu has to be performed. Otherwise, work causes bondage in this world. If Vishnu is not involved, what happens? Work causes bondage. What does it mean?
Either good or
Fruits
bad.
of the action.
I'm just getting words but not full answer.
We are Janma
Not human.
Karmic reactions.
Yes. You are throwing all the words I have to.
You are bound by what your reactions is to that work. Whether it is good or bad, you are accumulating a credit debits and
Yes.
karma.
Prabhu has the concept right. Very good. Exactly. Because otherwise work causes bondage in this matter. So if you don't involve Krishna or Vishnu in the activities, it causes bondage. Bondage means, okay, you are a millionaire for example. Only for example, right? We are not millionaires. Example. What happens? Whatever you give $250 to ISKCON of Central New Jersey for temple donation, $250,000. Oh, sorry, I'm a wrong example. That's not. You give some $250,000 to Alzheimer Disease Foundation. So that's a punyakam. That is a punyakam you are doing. But for a punyakam, you get some benefits. You may get benefits this lifetime. If you don't get benefits in this lifetime, you will be taking birth again to reap the benefits of that action. Means you did some good action, you have to take birth to reap the benefits of the good action. But whereas assume that you did some bad action, you have to take again birth to pay the price for the bad action. It could happen in this lifetime or it could be in the next lifetime. But Arjuna in the same way, he said, I'm not going to fight, I'm not going to kill my kith and kin. He said, if I kill them, I'm incurring sin. Because if you kill somebody, it's a sin. Right? If you kill somebody, it's a sin. But Krishna says that it's not a sin when you fight for me. When you fight for me, means when you involve me, it's not going to be sin. So in the same way, when we do activities every day today and every day activities, when you involve Krishna, you are not accumulating any karmic reactions, good or bad. No karma bandhanaha. What he says that? Mukta, okay. Lokoyam karma bandhanaha. You are not abide by the karma bandhas. Right? Mukta sangam samacharaha. You will be freed from the reactions of the work done for Lord Vishnu. That's why what is Krishna consciousness is teaching? Do everything what you are doing, eat what you are eating, but offer to Krishna. When you offer to Krishna, that becomes sinless. Any action you do perform for Krishna, that is not accumulating sinful reactions. As good reactions, bad reactions, we are not able to accumulate them. That's why it says that Yajnartar karma yatra lokoyam karma bandhana tadartam karma kaunteya mukta sangha samacharaha. Work done as sacrifice Vishnu has to be performed. Nothing else has to be performed in this means. It means if something you are doing day to day activity which is not related to Vishnu or Krishna, what happens? You accumulate reactions, good or bad, then you take birth this lifetime or next lifetime, you have to pay the price for it. It means every morning, every day when you do activities, remember, well, the activity I am doing is related to Krishna or not. If not, that is not related to Krishna, you are going to get the reactions. That's why they say engage 24 hours in Krishna consciousness. Very clean life. You are not getting anything. There is a shield, Krishna. You are putting him center. Good or bad comes, goes to him. But same time, don't hit somebody. Says karma, nishkama karma yoga. Don't do that one. If you hit somebody, you cannot say it's I'm when the Krishna concentrator, Krishna takes that. No, that's not that. Whatever in the prescribed in Shastra, that has to be done, but the fruits are offered to be Krishna. Very simple. That's all Krishna consciousness, right? And right. So that's the meaning of ninth. Any questions on this one? That's why also we say that now, if you see, there are two types of bhakta: sakama bhakta and nishkama bhakta. So all the devotees come to temple, they will not be in the nishkama level. Nishkama level means you offer everything to Vishnu and he takes care of for you. But there are sakama bhaktas. Sakama bhaktas are basically they're slowly coming now. They are not 100% fully surrendered, but they follow varnashrama dharma. Varnashrama dharma means what? You are following the orders of Lord Sri Vishnu, in the sense that you follow prescribed duties perfectly, okay, but you are not 100% offered to Krishna. You are just in between. You are slowly going towards, but you are not there 100% yet. At that time, what happens is even Vishnu will be happy if somebody sakama bhakta they comes on the varnashrama dharma platform, because at least Lord he knows, if not in this lifetime, he is going to come to me at least in the next lifetime after hitting so many back and forth problems. Because sakama bhaktas they start slowly, then they want to control their lives. Okay, they have some faith, but they come and go. They are not fully surrendered. But after hitting so many things in their lifetime, then you experiment this and that. You are fed up with all these things, and at the end of thinking about, I am not able to control myself. Then you say, Bhagavan, aap kuch kare to ye karo. I'm out of now. At that point, you are surrendering to Lord Vishnu. At that point, what happens is you become a nishkama bhakta yoga. Okay, from now on, whatever I do, I am going to offer to Vishnu, because you learn enough in your life, sakama bhakta. But still, we are acting on the varnashrama dharma platform, and Lord Vishnu will be pleased. And after hitting so many times, either this lifetime or next lifetime, you will come to Krishna consciousness. You all had the bad experiences in previous lifetimes. That's why you are able to come to these programs today, because when you are engaged in these Krishna conscious activities, they are, whatever he says is, lokoyam karma bandhanaha, without any reactions. Right? So, ultimate goal is nishkama karma yoga. But that comes from the sakama karma. Sakama karma, you have reactions. And when you come to nishkama karma yoga, nishkama bhakta, no reactions. Everything is offered to Vishnu. This perfect sloka at that point. What is that? Work done as sacrifice for Vishnu to be performed. That is the instruction of Krishna. Otherwise, work causes bondage. Therefore, O son of Santi, son of Kunti, perform prescribed duties for his satisfaction. For whose satisfaction? His satisfaction. But we do for our satisfaction. I am so satisfied today because I did enough work in the office. I did a donkey work today whole day. I am satisfied. Right? But if your mood is there, I am serving Krishna, even the donkey work, when you serve in the mood for Krishna's offering, that becomes a prasadam. Mercy from the God. How? Atmavascher videyatma prasadam adhigacchati. Atmavascher means following rules and regulations, videyatma, and controlling your senses. That's one of the key. Controlling the senses is very, very tough to control the senses. When the senses are controlled, everything, you can become a king in the world. So senses are very, very powerful. You always try to satisfy our senses instead of satisfying Krishna's senses. But when you come to Nishkama Karma Yoga level, everything belongs to Krishna. what happens sometimes, especially when non-vegetarians becomes vegetarians, right? When non-veg becomes vegetarians, they still have propensity of, because even I'm not anymore, I used to eat that fish, chicken, so tasty, I'm missing that one. That's why what they do, they baigan malum hai na, baigan ko they make like a fish, they fry it and they eat it. Satisfaction, okay, at least kind of fish I have. And people who used to eat meat, that veg lovers, kya bolte hai usko? Veg lovers. No, not veg lovers. In this soya beans, soya chunks. Meal makers. People who used to meat, they bring meal makers. They have a kind of substitute that. So, still the propensity in your body is not dead 100%. You won't have that feeling. Right? But only when you come to Nishkama Karma level, at that point, all your personal desires have gone. Only everything belongs to Lord Vishnu. Whatever I do, Zet Karoshi Dasnasi, what is it, 927? 927 very clearly says, 923, 24, 25. This is chapter 927, 23, 24.
408.
433.
25, 26, 27. Yes. 432 in the new book, old book I don't know. So fourth, okay. Yat karosi yadasnasi yad juhosi dadasiyat yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurusva madarpanam. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer or give away, and whatever austeries you perform, do that, O son of Kunti, as an offering to me. Look at that, Krishna very clearly saying, whatever you do, give an offering to me. Okay, I'll go to picnic, offer to Krishna. When I go to Las Vegas, offer to Krishna. When I go to New York, offer to Krishna. Everything put in the Krishna center. Then what it becomes? It becomes prasadam. It becomes the mercy of the Lord. When that becomes the mercy of the Lord, that doesn't have any karmic reactions. We are not. See, I think repeatedly I'm telling you, why we have this body? Because of karmic reactions. If the karmas are zero, I don't even exist in this world. This body becomes zero, nullified. Zero, then I go back to Vaikuntha. Right? The moment we have this body means we are having karmic reactions. So if you follow this 927 and this 3.9, whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer to Krishna, but there are restrictions what to offer to Krishna. Krishna said only Patram, Pushpam, Palam Toyam, not chicken toyan, mutton toyan. Okay? So careful on that one. So if that is the case, right? So offer to Krishna, that becomes karmic. That's why if you don't offer to Krishna whatever we are doing or eating, what says his next slokas? You are verily eating a sin. Why it says sin? Because it is binding you back to this world. That's why it is sin. Sin means when we take next life means we are doing a sinful person. We are sinful because we have taken this birth. The Manava Janma is sinful, but it is better than other lives. 8.4 billion species, our life is better than other lives. But it's the only vehicle for us to go back to God. Durlabha Manava Janma. Durlabha Manava Janma means very rare to get human form. 8.4 million species are there. And after that, getting human form is one form. So you have to go to 8.3999 species to get back to human form. How difficult that would be. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave a Sankirtan movement in this lifetime. You can go back to Godhead without any hesitation, any problem. And also one more trick is there. In one day of Brahma, how many times Lord Krishna comes? Who said that? One time? How do you know that? Just guessing?
No.
Exactly.
Listening.
Yes, exactly. See, he just played it nicely. So in one day of Brahma, Krishna comes only one time. Okay, what's the one day of Brahma scale? Not our 12 hours. Brahma's 12 hours are 8.2 billion years. One day of Brahma, even 12 hours of Brahma is 8.2 billion years. In the 8.2 billion years, Krishna comes only one time. And when Krishna comes, that yuga, immediately followed by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes. Only one time they come in one day of Brahma. So Krishna came in Dwapara Yuga, immediately Kali Yuga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. But usually we have Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Kali Yuga. But that's not the right order. That's not the right order. Only when Krishna comes, Mahaprabhu comes, they interchange with Treta Yuga, with Dwapara Yuga. The real order is Satya Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Treta Yuga, Kali Yuga. But when Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes, that interchanges. That happens only in one day of Brahma in 8.2 billion years. So, how lucky we are, imagine yourself. We just Mahaprabhu 500 years back. Krishna 5000 years back. Compared to 8.4 billion years, 5000 is insignificant. So we are so close to them, and Mahaprabhu has given everything to us to go back to Godhead. And again, one more caution: if you take next again human form of the life in 8.7 billion years, you may not have this chance to reach out to Lord Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And at that time, you may have to do severe penances to go back to Godhead. In Satya Yuga, people used to do severe penances because their lifetime was 10 to the power of 5. 10,000 years they used, 100,000 years they used to live. And in Treta Yuga, that became 10 to the power of 4, 10 to the power of 3, now 10 to the power of 2 max. So as you see ages, our lives are decreasing, and that's why in Satya Yuga they used to do meditational practices. In Dwapara Yuga, Treta Yuga they used to do elaborate. No.
Penance in the Treta Yuga.
Treta Yuga what?
Penance in the Treta Yuga.
Penance.
Worship in the Dwapara.
Dwapara Yuga elaborate deity worship, and Treta Yuga penances. And in Kali Yuga we are fit for nothing. We cannot do anything. If you come 1 week back to Krishna, 2 weeks will be gone. It's too much, Prabhuji, I cannot take. I have to go to somewhere definitely.
Recharge the Maya.
Right? If you come 1 week, 2 weeks you are gone. Everybody, this whole material world is suffering with this. Why? Because of avidya, ignorance. What is ignorance? I am the controller. I know everything. I can do it. If you really know that you are not this body, you are the soul, you will be doing no other business except devotional service. So, this Kali Yuga, what are symptoms of Kali Yuga? Prayena halpayusha sabhya kalo asmin yuge jana manda sumanda matayo manda bhagya hi upadritaha. Prayena alpayusha. Praya is alpa, only 100 years. Did anybody live 100 years? Very few. We can't even say 70, 80, you are very, very senior most citizen. If you make 90, very good. 100 newspaper matter. You live 100 years, you can see. Prayena kalavasmin yuge jana manda sumanda matayo. We are inert people, lazy people. How many of you came before coming read Bhagavad Gita and came here? 0. I have to read. How many comes with books to Bhagavad Gita books? No, Prabhu has given me. Why you have to carry it from here? What interest? In spite of all these efforts, oh, we have to go to Bhakti Ruksha now. We are inert people. We are laziest beggars. Manda sumanda matayo. Manda bhagya upadritaha. You don't remember anything. You are fit for nothing. But you want to control everything, right? You give the chance, you want to control everyone. That capacity is there. Why? Because our tongue, our senses are not purified. Our tongue is not controlled. If the tongue is controlled, you can become a king. What is that famous instruction we leave? Letter of instruction, right? What is that, Mataji? Vacho vegam, manasa krodha vegam, divya vegam, udaropastha vegam, etan vetanyo vishahita dhiraha. Sarvamapi Mam Pratvim Sasisya. Manda.
Mandas.
Kali Yuga is Manda. So in that case, that's why Mahaprabhu knows, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knows, Lord Krishna knows, Kali Yuga is coming, I know these qualities. Let me come with one simple instruction for this Kali Yuga. Just chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Just chanting this one Maha Mantra, you can go back to Golaka Vrindavan. You want to use this opportunity, or you want to take 8.339 million speeches again? Again, you are not sure when Krishna is going to come and Mahaprabhu is going to come. Yes, this is not some mythology or this one I am making up. This is a fact. In one day of Brahma, only Krishna comes one time. We are so fortunate to be born in this Kali Yuga. And Mahaprabhu just 500 years, and also that to most of Indian backgrounds. How lucky we are. We have spirituality in our blood. Everyone, all India has that one. And we are not taking this opportunity. We are not serious. Because why we are not serious? I'll take an example. There is 40-50 stories building is there. And 20th story building, nice party is going on. Right? Nice party is going on. Bhangra dance going on. Right? Whatever, something, okay. Something is going on. Okay? It came to my mind, okay? Something, okay? No offense, just I'm taking example. Or something is going on, some Bharatanatyam dance, something is going on there, people are enjoying life. And a lot of food is there. What is famous in North India, Prabhu? What dance?
Which dance? Bhangra is good.
So that's going on, and a lot of samosas, everything was there, and parotas are there. People are eating, huh? Chole, okay. Chole bhature. That's going on. People are eating, and there was a fire on the 50th story. Fire is burning like fire is burning, and firefighters are working so hard to lit off the fire. It's not going away. Then firefighter, okay, anyway, those people are on. Let me save 40 people, 20th floor mein, because too far to come this fire. Then they put all this CD on each and sab laga ke, they go to 20th floor. Hey, please come out. Then they're in the nisha. They're drinking. What happened? Fire. What happened? Fire. Is it sabotage or short circuit? Something happened. Fire is there. We came here to save you. But they're asking, what happened? Why fire came? They're investigating on the fire. They said, itna mushkil se, I came to 20th floor to save you guys. Now you're asking about kaisa fire. They ask him to sit down. Okay, chai piyo, fire. People are dying there, and same thing we are in Kali Yuga. One side Mahaprabhu said, this fire is going on. Other side we are enjoying our lives, left and right, without any fast, without any serious. Everything you do, nobody is asking you to stop what you are eating, what you are doing, everything. Just put Krishna in the center and chant Hare Krishna mantra. Srila Prabhupada gave very simple instructions. Anybody can do these things. 16 rounds chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, offering to food to Krishna and going back to Godhead. And this is the simplest process compared to all yugas. We cannot do elaborate deity worship. We cannot do meditationals. How many of you can do meditation for 5 seconds? You can hold up your mind. It goes all the way. India, Pakistan, Japan, everything. And this he gave, just chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Even inattentively also you can chant. Just chant Hare Krishna. Just take Naam, Krishna Naam. That's why Krishna manifested in the form of a name. Kalikala Nama Rupe Krishna Avatar. In the Kali Yuga, he came in the form of name. He came in the form of scriptures. When we read Bhagavad Gita, we say Om Namo Bhagavate. So it means he is a Krishna himself. He is in the form of scriptures, Bhagavatam. And Naam, Kali Naam. What is that? Says Nama Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha Purna Shuddho Nitya Mukto Abhinnatvam Nama Nami. Nama Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha. Nama, the name of Krishna is Chintamani. Means,
Touchstone.
what is that Mataji? Chintamani means?
Touchstone.
Gemstones or precious stones. More than diamonds. Krishna's names. Nama Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Purna Shuddho Nitya Mukto Abhinnatvam Nama Namino. Means, Krishna's name and form are Abhinnatvam Nama Namino. Krishna's name and form are non-different. The moment say Krishna is on your tongue, dancing on your tongue, because he is absolute. So when you chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, is dancing on your tongue, left and right, left and right, left and right, is dancing. My devotee is calling me. And that easy benediction is given in Kali Yuga only. Only Kali Yuga has easy benediction. If you are not really, see, we are all IT geeks, very smart people. If you are not using this best opportunity in our lives, I don't know what kind of smart people we are. Chant 16 rounds, offer to prasadam, go back to Godhead. Very simple. That too, if you go to Gaudiya Sampradaya, 64 rounds, 32 rounds. We have given Prabhupada Mercy 16 rounds. See, if you go to Gaudiya Sampradaya, they have to chant 32 rounds. Very, very strict. And when Srila Prabhupada came and have seen our donkey's life here, he said, okay, just chant 16 rounds, you can go back to Godhead. Because Srila Prabhupada had a empowerment from Krishna to make 16 rounds from 32. His Guru Maharaj Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami, when he gave instruction to Srila Prabhupada, he said you have to chant 32 rounds. And Ekadasi 64 rounds. They have to chant Gaudiya Vaishnavas. But Srila Prabhupada caused us mercy. He gave 16 rounds, you can go back to Godhead. And somebody asked, Srila Prabhupada, you gave 16 rounds where the Guru Maharaj was recommending 32 rounds. You know what Srila Prabhupada said? Anybody knows? Yes, exactly. My Guru Maharaj gave doors from the front door, I am giving back door to Krishna. 16 rounds. Back door is very easy to go, right? He gave back door keys to us. So such a great magnanimity from Srila Prabhupada. He gave 16 rounds, chant and do. And everything here, see, you read any shloka, I am not talking anything different. Same message. Very simple Krishna consciousness, only 3 lines. You are part and parcel of Krishna. Your eternal relationship is with Krishna is towards serving. That's it. Nothing, no other thing is there. Because you are part and parcel of Krishna. You are Satchidananda. You are not this body, you are the soul. We say that easily, but we don't follow that. If soul is if you are the soul, what are the characteristics of the soul? Jivarya Swarupai Krishnera Nityadas. Jivarya Swarupai Krishnera Nityadas. Means you have to serve 24 hours Supreme Lord. We are not realizing that fact. Why? Because of avidya, ignorance. What is ignorance? I am the body. I want to enjoy myself. So that knowledge is, that is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave. That was what Prabhupada came here to give. That's what whole Guru Parampara is giving that. Showing you are not the body, you are the soul. So that concept has to go very deeply. So we'll do one more sloka. Oh, Krishna. What is the other one? 3.10, right? What is the time?
9:30.
Where is Kiriti is there? Somebody Kirtan? Kiriti unnadu ikkada? They didn't come yet? Let's do until can we do one round chanting rather than Okay. Sorry, any questions? Okay, so 3.9 please by heart for the next class, and also next week whoever is here for long weekend, I know long weekend again is a curse for us. 10, 11, 12 we are going to study 10, 11, 12. Please read purports and translations come so that I may not be covering all the points. If I miss anything you can add me, you can ask me, we can elaborate on that one. Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12. I thought of finishing until 12 today, but it didn't happen. One more thing. Next week we have class, and following week, anybody would like to have, because there's 2 days before we leave to India. Let me know anybody wants to have program on 12. We'll have it. Okay, thank you. Yeah. So 15th we are leaving to India. So 12.
Other request probably if you can ask corporate.
Definitely. Actually, I met him today. I'll talk to him.
Yeah, if it's
Sure.
like a kid.
We'll do small kirtan and kirtan, then class and kirtan.
Yeah, the kid
That would be
he
nice.
can do.
I'll send him right away. Actually, we had it. One more thing I want to give updates on the temple also. Whoever contributed, I just want to give. We are almost in the final stages. Probably by July 10th we may move into temple and have Sunday programs there. Okay. That is, and also we are also having a long-term plan for next year, massive grand opening with deities and everything by next August or September 2015. But immediately our immediate come in Raj, come in. I asked them to come. So 2015 August September time we wanted to do a grand opening of because we have seen deities pictures. Actually, we are all getting a chance to select deities also. It's a voting system we are putting so that we want to involve everybody from the temple, devotees, what kind of deities we want to get. We want to get a black Krishna, blue Krishna or white Krishna. Okay. Those, and we have seen Shamsundar Prabhu from temple also put nice PowerPoint presentation with deities from different temples, Radha Krishna temples, like all over the world. He has collected. Come here, come sit here. So those deities we have seen today, and I'm going to Bhakti Vishal leaders are going to get. I can share with you. Then that's the one thing. Raj Rinka?
Oh, he came.
Oh, okay. Come on, beta. So those are the things, and large. So the grand opening will be next year, because once we select deities by end of this month, it takes 7 to 8 months to make deities in India. Radha Krishna deities. Okay. Then Jagannath Baldev Subhadra has to be made in Jagannath Puri. Okay, that takes about 6 months of making deities. Then we have Panchatattva. Okay. Then we have a meditation hall, prayer hall. All these things are coming up slowly. Today we had a temple meeting. They invited me. I went there. I want to give updates to you so that we all know that. Then starting around July 10th, maybe, because until 1 year we wanted to do Sunday programs, because we don't have that much money to support also. Because when you have real temple, we have to have a pujaris whole day taking care, deities, kitchen, cooking for deities, all these things have to be there. We don't have that much Lakshmi at this point, but we want to at least avoid the paying rent in Maratha Vishwa Hall, at least move in there temporarily and do Sundays. And also it's very close, then you don't have excuse not to say I'm not going to come to temple. That's other negative part for you, but so you are forced to come to temple because 2-3 miles from here, so everybody can come there every Sunday. That would be starting around if I'm not there, probably we get temple email to our Bhakti Vishal email, and every Sunday we'll do that one. So
from July 10th?
Next month. We see we are all done.
2 weeks from now.
Yeah, exactly, 2 weeks. That's expected. If not 3 weeks, not more than that one. So that's expectation at this point, and all here they have to follow all the rules and regulations, occupancy capacity, this capacity, that capacity. They have to. There all things are going on. So we are in almost like verge of getting the temple now. So these are the things. So what else we have?
This year Janmashtami festival will
Hopefully.
Yes.
our temple.
90%.
That's it.
No, that will be only for the devotees, and then the big Janmashtami with the 10,000 devotees, same thing as
Same.
Oh, okay.
This is only on the day of
Day of
Janmashtami.
So on the day of Janmashtami, you all can come there in the evening time. So, but yeah, Janmashtami full. Yeah, because we see what happens is if a lot of people come, it's a question of code of conduct, like capacity, beyond capacity, again people, police, we have to. So until we settle slowly, because we have been waited 10 years now. I'm almost 10 years in ISKCON here. So we slowly, at least we came to this because of all your support and your help, right? So 1 more year we can wait. That's not a big deal. So, and also we need pujaris, full-time pujaris required. So in ISKCON service we have only 25 second initiated devotees, Brahman Diksha devotees. So we 25 cannot do services. We need at least 25 more second initiated devotees, Brahman Dikshas. Now whoever are first initiations, they may get Dikshas so that they can serve in the temple also. Then they want to provide training, because we know deity worship, but not elaborately we do in the temple. There's different standards in the temple. So we get training. So everything is slowly coming up. And for kids education separately, we have a huge prayer hall, meditation.
We need lot of marginum. Devotees also need lot of marginum.
Yes, clean up, exactly. And also we may need, as temple comes to close, we may need help, physical help also. Can you come this weekend? Please help in the temple. So it's all for our. See, whatever we do for Lord Krishna or Vishnu, it's our own purification, right? See, when we come here, we come with our own purification and own sense of this one, so sense of humility, and so that's the update on the temple. This one. Right? Okay, Kiriti? Let's do one round of chanting. Quickly, somebody can distribute. Quickly, 1 minute. Just. Kiriti unnadu. Sir, chood Prabhu. Mata Kiriti unnadu. No, let's do Kirtan. Kirtan 11 minutes. Let's do Kirtan. Because last week we did chanting, right? Let's do Kirtan. Kirtan 11 minutes. Sorry. Arine or Kiriti. Okay, Damari. Kirtan. Arine, where are you? Quick. You cannot delay.
Give me that songbook.
Huh?
Can you give me the songbook?
Oh, this one? Oh. Kirtal ekad unna beta? Kartal.
Oh, it's up there.
Can you ask Kiriti to play this one? Mridanga. This one maybe.
What?
Go ahead.
Wait, what'd you say?
Krishna
Yash is going to do for 10 minutes, then we'll stop. Take care. Sorry, we are just, today we want to do some more kirtan because Prabhu's wish. And it's late.
Hare
want to take a moment to thank you, Abhishek Prabhu and Pooja Mataji, for their kind heart. They came first time last week, and this week they want to have Bhakti Riksha. So devotional service is spontaneous. That's what the Prabhupada explained. So that we don't need ages, lifetimes, or years to connect to Lord Sri Krishna. Just one moment is enough. So they proved that one. Thank you so much for sharing your house. And we are, thank you so much. Hare Krishna. So we have prasadam now. So who is the prasadam prayer this week? Okay. No? Anybody? Children? Any children? Kartika? Acha? Partha? We will help you. Did I ask you? Sounds okay.
Mahaprasade Govinde Namo Brahmane Vaishnave Swalpa Punya Vadam Rajan Vishwaso Naividayate Sharira Vidyajan Jode Driya Kage Kal Jive Kale Vishwade Tara Madhya Jivati Logo Maya Sudharmati Kake Jita Katin Samsare Krishna Bada Dayamai Kori Vare Jiva Jai Swaprasadananda Jiva Jai
Say Annamrita Pao. Say Annamrita Pao. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Guna Gao.
Premida ko Chaitanya Nitai Jai Nimai Jai Nitai Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Nitai Gaushan Mahaprasad Ki Jai. I also want announcement. Prabhuji, you had a baby how long back?
6 weeks.
6 weeks, small baby they have. So if you have get a chance, look at and bless her. Okay? What's her name?
Ahana.
Ahana, very nice. And also Prabhuji's mother is here also.
Yeah, she is a baby now.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Hare Krishna.